What's going on, guys? Welcome to the AZ Life. So today Charlie is in school and I have been working on the office. So we just put together our shelving units and we have most of our stuff on display. Now we want to start building this up. We want to start getting more action figures and game accessories and stuff that kind of put on the shelf. And from our last video is our NES. And the NES, I have a couple of those. That's one of them. This one I just cleaned up, and you can see a video of us cleaning up our one that we're actually playing. That's a second one. And in the same box that I found that, I also have the old Power Glove, the Zapper Gun, and one of the controllers. And also have the joystick. And the joystick, it's very nasty. It looks yellow. It looks disgusting. I don't think it was supposed to be yellow. I'm pretty sure it was a different color. So my goal today, I want to clean up that stuff and put it on display. I'm not going to use the Power Glove because it involves other accessories that I don't have, that we lost whenever we put that away. So we have the Power Glove, we have the old joystick controller that plugs into both the controller ports, and I have the Zapper Gun. So I think that'll look really cool on display with the NES. We'll see. I'm gonna surprise Charlie when he gets home, see if he likes it. My goal right now is I want to start cleaning up all those accessories. That way I can put them on display. The Zapper Gun is in good condition. I want to take it apart and just kind of give it a good cleaning. You can't use the Zapper Guns anymore with the modern day TVs, so what better way to take it and put it on display? I had a lot of fun with that whenever I was a kid playing Duck Hunt and Hogan's Heroes. No, is it Hogan's Heroes? No, that's a TV show. Hogan's Alley, that's what it is. It's the old shooting arcade game. There was other games that you can play with the Zapper Gun, but that one, my fond memories is Duck Hunt. I loved playing Duck Hunt. You know, if I was sick from school or if I acted like I was sick from school, I would stay home and play Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. So my goal is to clean that stuff up, put it on display. We want to add a lot more stuff to our shelving units. As you can see, it's kind of sporadic with the stuff that we have. We have some Funko Pops, we have some Loot Crate stuff that came in boxes, and there's some horror figures. And up there I have a Twilight Zone lunchbox, a few other things. I have a Pinhead and some Deadpool stuff up there. There's a lot of stuff, and we want to start displaying a lot more stuff on this. Pretty soon there's going to be some changes going on, and hopefully it's for the better, and hopefully we can build to what we're doing. If everything works out, fingers crossed. And I think it will, and I think it's going to be very, very, very fun to what we're going to be doing. So what I'm going to do now is a few of the things that I have is Zapper Glove, or the Zapper Glove. It's the Power Glove. And this, I don't know if it came with the fingers cut out. I'm pretty sure not, because it looks like somebody cut those. I can't remember if that was my brother's or what, but yeah. The old Nintendo glove, Power Glove, we have that. And this is what I was talking about. This is the nasty part. This is disgusting. Look at this. It's yellow, it's dusty, the buttons stick. Look at that, the button's just stuck down. This is old. This is beat up, taped. What I want to do is I want to take this apart. I'm going to take this apart. I'm going to try to clean it the best that I can. It shouldn't be too hard to do. A few screws. Nintendo, thankfully back in the day, they didn't have the security screw that they have now. So taking this apart and cleaning it should be simple. Should be. I've never done it, so we'll see what happens. So that's one project, and I might make a separate video of me just cleaning this one alone because this is very disgusting. That's one thing. The other is, hang on one second. Alright. So, zapper gun. A lot of memories with this thing. You know, duck hunt. And what it is, it takes a flash. And it's meant for the old tube TVs. I can't remember what it's called exactly, but these do not work on the modern TVs, unfortunately. Or else I'd be playing duck hunt every day if I could. I love that game. But this gun is the same one, the exact one that I had when I was a kid. Because it was in a box with all my NES stuff. So I'm going to take this apart. Maybe I want to take it apart just to see what's inside, and I'll make sure I put it together right. But I want to clean it up really good because it's a little dirty, dusty, yellowed from age. But I think this will look really cool over there on display. So I have this. I have a controller. And this controller looks clean, but it's dirty. It has some grime and dirt, and it's a little yellowed. So I'm gonna take this apart as well and clean it. And these are easy. I took one of these apart before, so I know how to do that. The power glove, I'm not gonna take it apart. There's nothing really to take apart. I'm just gonna wipe it off, make it really nice, and I think that'll look really cool somewhere over here in the with the NES. So stay tuned, guys, and I'm going to start working on this. Bam! Look at that. You know, having this thing strapped to my arm, I kind of feel like a superhero. But imagine playing a video game with this on your arm. I don't know how much fun that would be. I mean, I never really use this thing, but it's such a staple of what NES is. And a lot of these, you could find kits with the full working glove, and it goes for a pretty penny on eBay and, you know, OfferUp, stuff like that. I've never used it, but actually I take that back. I have played a game with this, and it's kind of hard. There's a few games, there were certain games that you really needed this game, or you needed this glove to play, but no, I feel like a superhero with it on. Now, I don't remember if it came with the tips or the fingers cut out, but this itself looks really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up really good, and I'm going to kind of tie up all the cord and make it look presentable so I can put it on display. So this is what it looks like now. Give me a second, I'm going to wipe it all up, or wipe it down, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, there she is. Got her all cleaned up. The best that I could do, some of the stuff is real stained, and I tried cleaning it the best that I could do with some soap, but I think it looks really good the way it is. Also tied up the cord. And this had a really long cord. I'm trying to think. You know, I'll have to look up some video on how this was used, because I don't remember. I remember there was other things that went with this. Like there was some plastic pieces that connected, and then there was a sensor, I think, that was on by your TV as you played. And I remember, like, if you swung, you could hit stuff, I think. I don't remember, but anyways, this is really cool. You know, another one of those old school NES ideas that they had, that Nintendo had. And I love stuff like this. This is really cool. And like I said, this is from my childhood. We played it, I just don't remember. But yeah. So this is done. I'm gonna set this aside, and I'm gonna put this up with the NES on the shelf, and on to the zapper gun. Check it out. Alright, so zapper gun. Like I said, lots of memories with this thing. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. So, and I think there's other colors. I think there's a green one, there's a red one, and actually I think I have a orange reddish color one, but I like this. It goes good with everything else. The gray and white well, this looks gray and light gray. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all these screws, take it apart, and clean it up. And I'll show you what it looks like once I have it all cleaned up. Alright, so if you ever wondered what the inside of a zapper gun looks like, this is what it looks like. My first time taking one of these apart. So it looks like up here you have the lens that shoots the beam. Don't know what this is. It looks like the laser right here, the electronic board, switch. Now I would have to take this off. And then I don't know what this is. It looks like, oh, batteries. It feels like a battery. Actually, that might actually just give it weight. That feels like just a weight. I could be wrong, but that might just be the weight to kind of give it a little bit of make it a little hefty. Balance it. So I'm gonna finish taking this apart, and I will show you what it looks like, all taken apart. Alright, so there we go. So I'm not going to take this apart. What I'm going to do is just kind of clean it up. Now I can, but there's a spring and everything in there, and it's not really worth cleaning that up. It's not really going to be shown. The only thing that's going to be shown is the trigger. But I have this. This is the shell that everything connects to, and you can see the grime from the tip of the barrel and the outside. And then we have these that kind of go over top. So I'm going to clean these up. Remember how these look? They're all gray and nasty, and there's probably some food from when I was a kid on there. Real yellowed. Just like the NES was whenever I took it apart. So now that we have this all taken apart, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to clean it up the best that I can. And hopefully we get it looking nice. So see how it looks. See the discoloration from this is underneath these plastic pieces. It looks brand new, nice and shiny. Then you have old and gray. So still, like I said, I had a lot of fun with this. So I'm gonna clean it up, show you what it looks like whenever it's done. All right, guys, she is all cleaned up and put back together. Looks pretty good. The gray, the white, the light gray, I guess, looks good. It was very, very dirty. So this is all good. Got the cord tied up just like the other one. Alright, guys, it is all cleaned up. It was very dirty, and it's amazing how thin this plastic is. I felt like I was gonna break it the entire time, but holding it in your hand, you know, with everything put back together, it's very robust. You know, I've never had issues with one of these. So, looks good. It'll definitely go good with the NES on the shelf. I have the cord taped up and everything, well, zip tied up. So this is done. So now the next thing, I have one controller, and I'm gonna wait to do the joystick controller. I'm gonna do that one in a separate video, just because I think it's gonna be very, very lengthy on doing. So here's this. And now is the controller. Alright, so the controller isn't too bad. It's dirty in here. The buttons feel good. And the good thing about this, 6 screws, pop it off, pull out the buttons, clean it up, and this will actually work if I ever want to use it. So I'm going to take it apart real quick, and I'll show you what the inside looks like. Alright, so that's the controller opened up, and you can see how simple it is. A few wires, simple. Whoop, almost dropped it. So it's a few wires and just a simple little board. And inside the controller itself, you have your
your buttons. So this is your A, B. It's the push button. And then those simply pop out. Wipe those down. Here's your pause. Your up, down, left, right. And this is dirty. Very, very dirty. And up, down, left, right. So very dirty. Lots of dirt and dust inside. And you can see around the edge how dirty it is. So I'm going to take this and all of these parts, everything pretty much except for the board, wash it up, scrub it down, and I'll show you what it looks like once I get it all done. Alright guys, so this one, as you saw, wasn't too bad, but it was dirty. It's a lot better now. The buttons don't stick. Looks good. So I'll get this one all tied up and everything and set it off to the side.
Alright guys, so that is it. That is the cleaning that I'm going to do today. So on the shelf, we have the power glove, we have the gun, the zapper, NES, and the controller that we cleaned. So I think this looks really good. I'm going to wait to do the joystick controller because it is very, very dirty. It's going to take me a little while to clean it, plus I don't know how to take it apart. There's hidden screws. I'm assuming they're underneath the spots, and hang on one second, I'll show you. Alright, so this is the controller. It's called the NES Advantage. It's very dirty. Look at how dirty it is. On the back, there's the stands, and I think there's screws underneath that. There's two there, and one there. I think I popped those off, and I should be able to get to the screws, but I'm going to wait to do this in a separate video just because of how dirty it actually is, and I don't know. But this is going to look really good over there with the NES. Yeah. So if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe. I plan on doing a lot more. I'm going to do a video of me playing various NES games, as well as some unboxing videos. And like I said, I have a lot of stuff coming up here soon. There's a lot of things in the works. I plan on doing a lot. Me and Charlie have a lot to look forward to, and we look forward to making videos and having fun together. So if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.